Mommy?
Yep, say hi.
Hi.
Alright, so in this video, I already recorded most of what I wanted to say, but there was a few things I forgot. So I just wanted to interject real fast. But hi everyone, welcome to Melissa's Art and Life. I'm Melissa, and we're going to talk a little bit about my life today. But I'm going to let you watch the first part first. So here you go. But I still have this on. Hello everyone, welcome to Melissa's Art and Life. I am Melissa. We're going to talk a little bit about my life. I wanted to do an update video around this time anyway, but it was supposed to be very different. I got pregnant again, and I wanted to do an update video with my gender reveal and the baby shower and everything, and have little updates about the pregnancy throughout there, but that's not how things worked out. I went into labor on May 11th. It was very quick. I'll update you guys about my delivery in the next video, but just wanted to talk a little bit about where I'm at right now. Because of the way everything went down, I have a baby in the NICU, and she is constantly struggling with her breathing and her brain. I've been struggling with being bitter and angry, and because of that I haven't wanted to draw, I haven't wanted to paint, I haven't wanted to do anything creative at all. I'm just focused on my kid right now. And by the way, I had a girl. Her name is Olivia Dawn, and she's beautiful. She was born weighing 1 pound 14 ounces, and she has bleeding on her brain, and we'll see what happens from that later, I guess. And she has a valve in her heart that would normally be open if she was still in my belly, but it needs to close now that she's out, and it hasn't done that yet. And right when I started to get okay with our situation, something else happens, and her intestine ruptured, and I'm just having a hard time being okay with the fact that she's not okay yet. And I can try to do the blame game and try to figure out why, and I've played that game a lot in the last 2.5 weeks, and blaming myself and blaming the doctor and ultimately blaming God. Because God is the only one that's actually in control here. I would have done anything to prevent this from happening. But it happened, and here we are. So, what do you do when you're mad at God? If you're mad at somebody, a person that you can talk to, you can tell them how you feel, and you expect a response back, and you don't always get a response back when you talk to God, at least not right away. And so here I am talking to God about how I feel, and I feel silly that I'm angry at him because he's God and he has the right to do whatever he wants. But then I start spiraling down into cynicism, and I start wondering, okay, you can do whatever you want, you can give or you can take life, and I'm not allowed to complain about it because I'm just a faulty human being, and I don't really deserve anything, and nobody really deserves anything. So if you decide not to give grace and not to heal, that's your prerogative. But then what does the love of God even really look like? Because I know he is good by definition, and I know he is loving by definition. So what does the goodness of God and the love of God look like practically in my life if he's not going to heal or if he doesn't have to heal? And since he doesn't have to heal and he is still good, what does trusting him even look like? What does it mean to trust God when you don't have a word from God as to what he's going to do? That is my struggle right now. And I talked to Mike Winger about him. Soft plug for Mike Winger. Go look at his channel. He's fantastic. But talked to him about it, and he said that he thinks in my situation trusting God is trusting his character, and that he is good and that he loves my kid. And no matter what happens, that ultimately I can rest on that. That he loves her more than I do, and that is the truth. And to focus on the truth, and the truth is she is breathing today. So whatever things are true, noble, just, lovely, of good report, praiseworthy, virtuous, in whatever order those come in, to rest on those things, and to trust in those things, and to hope on those things, and to believe that God is here and is doing something for her and for me. It's hot in here. I rolled up the window so there wouldn't be as much ambient sound. But that is how I'm dealing with being mad at God. I am trying to remember that he loves me and he loves Olivia. I'm waiting to see what he's going to do, knowing that he can do anything he wants, but knowing that he loves me and he loves my daughter. So I'm continuing to petition for her. And thank God for the fact that she's breathing today, because he's the only one that truly has a say in whether or not she takes another breath, whether or not her heart beats another beat. And as of right now, he has willed for that to happen, and I am thankful for it. And I am thankful for it. So that is my update. Alright, so welcome back. Thank you for watching, by the way. If you're still here, I really appreciate you. I just wanted to say something I forgot to say, that I filmed that part 2.5 weeks ago. So she was 2.5 weeks old at that point. Right now she's 5 weeks old. You know, math. It's been a rough 5 weeks, and things are still not gone. The problems are still not gone. Our hurdles are still not defeated. We have at least 9 more weeks to go ahead of us, and it's difficult. And every day is different. You never know exactly what's gonna be thrown at you that day. And if you're mad at God for something, whether it be something going on in the country right now, or, you know, a stupid virus that's keeping everybody inside, or maybe you lost somebody from this stupid virus that's keeping everybody inside, or it impacted your family or your job or something, or you've had a loss, as a few people really close to me have had a loss recently, or cancer, or whatever that you might be wrestling with in your life, because life gets real sometimes. If you're mad at God for any or all of these things or whatever, I just want you to stop and think about, again, whatever things are true, noble, just, lovely, pure, of good report, praiseworthy, virtuous. Because the fact is, God is allowing you breath today. And the fact that we're mad at him, the fact that I get mad at him, means that I've forgotten something, or I am judging him in some way that is not exactly true. And you're allowed to feel your pain, and your pain is valid, but you need to understand that God knows it already. And God is with you already, and God is trying to hold you and talk to you right now. He wants to speak comfort to you in your pain. And it doesn't always make the pain go away right away. And you may have a long road ahead of you, or maybe it's the rest of your life with whatever pain you're holding on to. But he still heals. Thank you for stopping by. If you're still here, I'm gonna call myself right now a quenched artist. So, if you want to find out more about what's happening with my life and with my baby, and see if I ever paint again, come back to the next video, and I will see you next time.